I am Sandeep Tissaaratchy and I am a student at Hobart and William Smith Colleges in New York. As a student in the USA, I started learning about peace building and diplomacy and the importance of memorialization in order for us to reconcile with our past and move ahead with our future. After studying about all of this and speaking with my professors who've done so much research into this topic, I began thinking about our own past in Sri Lanka and our history and whether we actually memorialize a lot of the dark parts of our story that often don't get said in our curriculum. I then realized that the first time somebody talked about Black July to me was when I was 19 years old, about to leave school, and my literature teacher read a poem to me by Richard Desoiza that talked about Black July and about the mobs that came ravaging the streets of Colombo. That was the first time I learned about Black July as a 19-year-old. That story made me research more into Black July, but the moment I left the classroom and asked my other friends who were studying business, statistics or whatever, they had no idea about what Black July was. And honestly, I don't think they would know today either. And that is because our curriculum has never for once talked about these horrifying events that had a massive impact on so many people in our community, and most specifically the Tamils in Sri Lanka that fled the country as a result of that time. It is important, learning about reconciliation now especially, that we understand why it's important to memorialize in order for us to move ahead in the future and to build our country with peace, understanding and unity. If you don't talk about your past, if there is no accountability and if there is no memorialization, then there is absolutely no way for us to move in the future with peace. That is why I think it's important for us to talk about Black July. Because if you don't talk about it, you don't understand the wrongs that have happened in the past. And if you don't understand the wrongs that have happened, there is no way for us to protect and prevent those from happening again in the future. To prevent reoccurrence is why we need to talk about things like Black July.